You know, watercolor is a painting technique. I haven't done this since I was in elementary school. You know, when I was in arts and crafts in elementary school, back when I was a little kid, when I was 7, 8 years old, 9, 10 years old. You know, I was never into watercolor. But now that I discovered watercolor again, I don't know, I think it's a pretty cool technique. You know? Yeah. I would never paint using oil. You know, oil painting, for me, I've used just, you know, color pencils and crayons, color pencils, and watercolor. But, you know, watercolor, I used to think it was kind of messy, and it can be messy. I mean, but if you work the watercolor carefully, you know, it can be pretty clean. You know, it's not that messy. Watercolor, look, you see, it's not that messy, and it's water-based colors. You know, it's not toxic, like, you know, ew. Like, yeah, yeah, it's bitter, yeah, but it's not toxic, and you know, if you get paint on you, it's washable, you know, so yeah, there we have it. We're doing a little watercolor, right? Here we are, watercolor. There you go. What do you call watercolor in Spanish? What do you call watercolor in Spanish? In Spanish, watercolor is called acuarela. Acuarela. Yeah. Yeah, I have a friend, you know, I was inspired by Javier. Javier is one of my students in Mexico City. I believe he's in Cuernavaca. Yeah, and he spent some time in Spain, and thank you. And I was inspired by him because he said, you know, what you can do, thank you very much. Hey, thank you for your gifts. That's very nice of you. Thank you. I was inspired. Yo fui inspirado. Me inspiró Javier. My friend Javier, he inspired me because he's a painter. You know, he's a painter. Paint, pintar, como en español, pintar con brocha gorda y pintar con un pincel es painter. Un pintor es painter. So my friend, he's a painter. He's a Mexican painter. And I was inspired by him. He suggested that, you know, I could paste, or I could hang or add some art to this wall. You know, why don't you put up a piece of art? You know, like a painting or a little canvas or something. You know, and I thought to myself, why don't I make it myself? Why don't I create the work of art myself instead of purchasing it, or instead of getting it from somewhere? I made it myself. So there it is. And now I'm applying. I was thinking of using color pencils, but then I thought about watercolor. Like, I said, why not watercolor? And I asked my friend Javier, and he said, yeah, you go ahead and do watercolor. And I told him, but I think watercolor is messy. You know, messy? Because it can be a little messy, but not quite. I mean, it's not that messy. And then if you get some of the paint on your clothing, it's washable. You know, this paint, this watercolor is washable. So it's not a big deal if you get some of it on your clothing. It's not a big deal. So you just wash your clothes. It's washable, and it's not toxic. It's not toxic. You see? Yeah, but it's bitter. Ugh, it doesn't taste good. It's bitter. Bitter quiere decir amargo. Okay? Yeah, watercolor. It's washable. Washable quiere decir que es lavable. It's washable. Watercolor is washable. Vean, watercolor is washable. La acuarela, la acuarela, watercolor is washable. Washable quiere decir que es lavable. Se puede lavar y se quita de la ropa. Okay? So, how are you doing? How's it going? How was your day at work? Did you have a good day at work? Have you been having any symptoms of anything? No symptoms? No? Nothing? You've been healthy? You've been feeling okay? How are you feeling right now? How are you feeling? Tell me how you feel, how you're feeling. Describe to me your feelings. Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling frustrated? Are you feeling enthusiastic? Are you feeling like a winner? Or are you feeling like a loser? How are you feeling? Tell me. Tell me your feelings. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me what you think. ¿Qué quiere decir eso? Tell me what you think. Dime qué piensas. Tell me what you think about my work of art. Díganme qué piensan de mi obra de arte. Tell me what you think about my work of art, about my drawing. Drawing es dibujo. Yeah? And now this is going to be a watercolor. Watercolor es color de agua. Watercolor, que en español se le dice acuarela. Acuarela. That's the technique. My friend Javier. Hello, Javier. Are you watching this live? Javier, thank you, Javier. There it is. Javier, my friend from Mexico, he's a painter, and he suggested that I should have a work of art behind me. He said, why don't you put up a work of art? You know, a work of art. That's a work of art. I mean, I'm not an artist, but, you know, I like that girl. She's really beautiful. I mean, look at her. You know, I messed up on her cheek. Her cheek, you know, I messed up because I tried to use a little yellow. Like, I didn't like the pink on the skin color, you know, the flesh color, el color carne. I sort of like, I thought of applying a little yellow, but then I messed it up. Lo arruiné, miren cómo se le ve aquí. I'll have to fix it. I'll have to fix it. Voy a tener que arreglarlo. I'll have to fix it. I can do that later. Okay, right now. Okay, so tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Dime qué piensas. Let's go to the beach. What do you say? Let's go to the beach. What do you say? What do you say is ¿qué dices? Let's go to the park. What do you say? Let's have lunch together. Let's have lunch together. Vamos a comer el lunch juntos. Together, juntos. Repitan la palabra together. Together. Ahora digan, let's have lunch together. Let's have lunch together. Vayamos a almorzar juntos o vamos a comer el lonche juntos. Let's have lunch together. ¿Cómo diríamos vamos a cenar juntos? Let's have dinner together. Recuerden, las tres comidas del día, the three meals, comidas, meals. Porque tenemos la palabra food. Food es todo lo que se come. Food es comida. Everything that you can eat, that's food. Everything that you can eat, that's food. Todo lo que se puedan comer, eso es comida. Everything that you can eat, that's food. Okay, food es comida. Pero la comida que se sirve y se consume en un tiempo, si es individual, por ejemplo, o en un grupo mientras sea una comida como el desayuno, la cena, ¿verdad? La comida de la tarde, se le llama meal. Y también una comida individual se le llama meal. Okay? So, these meals, you know, estas comidas, meals, recuerden, una es food, es todo lo que se come. Anything, food. Y meal es la comida que se sirve y se consume en un solo momento. Entonces el desayuno, el lonche, la comida del mediodía y la cena tienen estos nombres. Observen, el desayuno se dice breakfast, el almuerzo o lonche se le dice lunch y a la cena se le dice dinner. Dinner's ready, la cena está lista. Repitan, dinner's ready. Ahora pregunten, ¿la cena está lista? ¿Cómo se pregunta eso en inglés? Díganlo. Is dinner ready? Díganlo. Say it. Is dinner ready? No, not yet. Not yet. Todavía no. Not yet. Díganlo. Not yet. Not yet. Todavía no. Dinner's ready. Dinner's ready. La cena está lista. Fíjense, la cena está lista. Dinner's ready. No the dinner, no se le pone the, el artículo. Se dice nada más dinner's ready. Okay? Can you hear me? Yes? Okay. So, yeah. Las comidas, the meals, breakfast. I'm making breakfast. I'm making breakfast. ¿Qué quiere decir I'm making breakfast? I'm making breakfast quiere decir estoy haciendo el desayuno. Repitan, I'm making breakfast. Díganlo, I'm making breakfast. Ahora pregúntenme, ¿qué estás haciendo para desayunar? ¿Qué estás haciendo de desayuno? What are you making for breakfast? There you go. Repítanlo. What are you making for breakfast? Okay. I'm making some eggs. Estoy haciendo huevos. Repitan. I'm making some eggs. Ahora, pregunten, ¿qué clase de huevos? What kind of eggs? What kind of eggs? What kind of eggs? An omelette? Omelette? Un omelette? Un omelette? Que le llaman tortilla cuando se hace de huevo. Se le llama omelette. Un omelette. An omelette? Scrambled eggs? Scrambled eggs? Scrambled eggs? Huevos así nada más. Scrambled, revueltos puede ser, ¿verdad? Scrambled eggs. Okay? What kind of eggs? You'll just wait. You'll just see. You'll see. Just wait. It's a surprise. What are you making for breakfast? It's a surprise. Es una sorpresa. Repitan así. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. ¿Ok? La comida del desayuno, al desayuno se le llama breakfast, a la comida del mediodía se le llama lunch y a la cena se le llama dinner. Pero desayunar se le dice have breakfast o también eat breakfast. Y a la comida del mediodía se le dice have lunch o también eat lunch. Y a la cena se le llama, there you go, now you know it, have dinner o eat dinner. ¿Cómo se dice? Estoy desayunando con mi familia. I'm having breakfast with my family. I'm having breakfast with my family. Repítanlo ustedes. I'm having breakfast with my family. Díganlo. I'm having breakfast with my family. ¿Ok? Estoy en la cocina desayunando. ¿Cómo se dice eso? Estoy en la cocina desayunando. I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen having breakfast. I'm in the kitchen having breakfast. ¿Qué estás desayunando? What are you having for breakfast? What are you having for breakfast? Ahora, puedo usar también el verbo eat. What are you eating for breakfast? Porque es eat breakfast o have breakfast, las dos formas de decir desayunar. So, what are you having for breakfast? I'm having a bowl of cereal I'm having a bowl of cereal. Bowl es un tazón. Bowl es un plato hondo. Bowl es un tazón, un bol de cereal. I'm having a bowl of cereal. ¿Ok? Ahora, ¿cómo se dice comer en la tarde? Lonchar, ¿cómo se dice? Lunch es el nombre de la comida, es el nombre de ese meal. You know, the meal is called lunch. Pero lonchar se dice have lunch o también eat lunch. ¿Ok? Vamos a almorzar juntos. Let's have lunch together. Let's have lunch together. Repitan ustedes. Let's have lunch together. Let's have lunch together. Lunch. Together. 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 Let's have lunch together. What do you say? What do you say? ¿Qué dices? Let's have lunch together. Hey. ¿Quieres almorzar conmigo? ¿Quieres comer el lunch conmigo? Do you want to have lunch with me? Do you want to have lunch with me? Do you want to join me for lunch? Do you want to join me? Join me quiere decir, join quiere decir pegarse con alguien, juntarse con alguien. Do you want to join me for lunch? Do you want to have lunch with me? Dinner? Hey, let's have dinner at that fancy Mexican restaurant. Fancy quiere decir elegante. Let's have dinner at that fancy Mexican restaurant. Let's have dinner at that fancy Mexican restaurant. Vamos a cenar a ese restaurante mexicano elegante, ese fancy, ¿ok? Fancy, elegante, ¿ok? De buen gusto, nice, really, really nice, fancy, ¿ok? So, yeah. Breakfast, desayuno. Desayunar, have breakfast. Yo quiero desayunar. I wanna have breakfast. Yo no quiero desayunar. I don't wanna have breakfast. Yo no quiero desayunar. I don't wanna have breakfast. I don't wanna have breakfast. ¿Ok? Yo quiero desayunar ya. Ya. ¿Cómo se dice ya? Ahora mismo. Now. I wanna have breakfast now. ¿Ok? Ok. Yo siempre desayuno a las 7 de la mañana. ¿Cómo se dice eso? Yo siempre desayuno a las 7 de la mañana. I always, siempre, I always have breakfast at 7 o'clock. I always have breakfast at 7 o'clock. ¿Ok? ¿Estoy desayunando ahora mismo? ¿Estoy desayunando ahora mismo? I'm having breakfast right now. Estoy desayunando ahora mismo. I'm having breakfast right now. ¿Ok? Ahora, yo nunca desayuno. Yo nunca desayuno. Nunca, never. Yo nunca desayuno. I never have breakfast. I never have breakfast. ¿Por qué nunca desayunas? ¿Cómo se pregunta eso? Oye, ¿por qué nunca desayunas? ¿Cómo está eso? How is that? ¿Ok? Uno puede decir así, miren. How come? How come you never have breakfast? ¿Por qué razón? How come you never have breakfast? O también, why do you not have breakfast? O why do you not have breakfast? Why do you not have breakfast? ¿Por qué no desayunas? Porque nunca me da hambre. Cuando despierto, recién en la mañana que despierto, no siento hambre. Because I'm never hungry right after getting out of bed. Right after getting out of bed. Fíjense como right after, justo después. Porque right quiere decir justo. Right after, justo después. After, después. Getting out of bed. Get out of bed. Salte de la cama, ¿verdad? Levantarse. Get out of bed. Get up. Get up. Get out of bed. Salte de la cama. Entonces, right after getting out of bed, I'm never hungry. I never feel hungry. Nunca me siento con hambre. I never feel hungry. Por eso nunca desayuno. Por eso se dice that's why. That's why I never have breakfast. Vamos a repetir esto. Digan, yo nunca desayuno. Díganlo. I never have breakfast. Breakfast. I never have breakfast. How come you never have breakfast? Why don't you have breakfast? Why don't you have breakfast? Are you not hungry in the morning? Why do you not have breakfast? Because I don't feel hungry right after getting out of bed. I never feel hungry right after getting out of bed. So I always wait until lunchtime. I always wait until lunchtime to have my breakfast. Okay? Breakfast. Entonces, una persona que se espera hasta mediodía para desayunar, a esa comida aún así se le llama breakfast. En cierta manera, porque breakfast quiere decir romper el ayuno. Fast quiere decir ayunar. Fast quiere decir ayuno o ayunar. Fast, que también quiere decir rápido. ¿Sí? Fast, rápido. You know? Go faster, ve más rápido. Fast, rápido. Y también fast es ayunar, ayuno. Entonces, desayunar, desayuno, breakfast. So, a person, person that wakes up in the morning, gets out of bed, and waits until lunchtime to eat his or her first meal, that person is having breakfast at lunchtime. Esa persona está comiendo el desayuno a la hora del lunch, right? What do you think? What's your opinion? You have a say on that. Okay, so yeah, remember watercolor. Watercolor is a good technique. You know, it's not that messy, and it's cheap, and you can finish coloring faster than using color pencils. Okay. Okay, look at that blue. I love that. That color is aqua. I love that color. I love that color. But then I you know, as I keep going down, I make the color darker, más oscuro. You see, check this out. Look at this color. Look at this color. Look at the color. Look at the color. Look at the difference. Look, check this out. You see? You see how it is darker. It's a darker color. Okay? So as I go, progressively, gradually going down, the color will get darker. Notice that blue. That blue is darker. That's dark blue. This is aqua, very light. But then I keep, I go, gradually making it darker. Dark, oscuro. Darker, más oscuro. Right? Look at that. Watercolor. Okay. So, time and time again, Time and time again. Time and time again. Time and time again. Time and time and time and time and time and time again. Time and time again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, can you hear me? Baby, can you hear me? Baby, baby. Baby, can you hear me? Baby, babe. Can you hear me? Yes? Hey, I have some students now. I have 12 associates with Connecta. Today, a new, there's a lady in Canada. I'm going to have my first Connecta associate in Canada. Canada. Yeah. From Canada. Yeah. Very nice lady. I spent about a couple of hours speaking with her on the phone. Really nice lady. She's from Mexico, but she's living in Canada. And apparently she's going to be one of my Connecta associates. Yeah. Really nice lady. Yeah, I'm so happy, And another person enrolled today. And there was another person that sent me the money, but it didn't go through. The money, this person, he's in Arkansas, I think in Arkansas, some state, in the Midwest. The Midwest, esta parte es the Midwest. ¿Sí ven el mapa de Estados Unidos? Can you see the map right here? Do you see the map? ¿Sí ven el mapa? The map? This is the Midwest. The Midwest. Esta parte de aquí se le llama Midwest. The Midwest. El Medio Oeste. The Midwest. And this person is from the Midwest. And he sent me his payment. He sent me his $75. And he sent me the screenshot where, with the payment, from the company that sells the payments. But I didn't get it. For some reason, I believe he made a mistake on the name because he's using my name. He was using my name, the name that I have on, my Facebook name, Benny Conecta. That's not my name. My name is Antonio. Yeah, and the thing is that on my bank account, my name is Guillermo because that's my first name because my actual name is Guillermo Antonio. So I use Antonio here. But on my ID, en mi identificación, on my ID, it's Guillermo Antonio Martinez. So for purposes of money, when I receive money, I think, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know. But I believe you need to have the name as it is on my debit card, I think. I don't know. But he sent me, so I have one lady that she sent me the payment, so I sent her the first part of her, of her English course. And of course I talked to them on the phone. And I'm going to have a special TikTok for my associates in Connecta. And so, yeah, I'm happy that today, now I made 11. I have 11, plus the guy that sent the money, he's going to be the 12th. And then the lady from Canada, if she joins the Connecta, Connecta as an associate, she's going to be my number 13. Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you for your gifts. Thank you for your gifts. For those who don't know, para aquellos que no lo saben, you can send gifts on TikTok. You can buy diamonds. I have a friend. Her name is Itzel. Hi, Itzel. She's probably seeing us. She's from Mexico. She's from Querétaro in Mexico. And Itzel was telling me, hey, you can mention to your students on TikTok that there's a way to send gifts. To send, enviar gifts, regalos, right? And I say, I mentioned the gifts. I say, thank you for your gifts and this and that, and send your gifts and help me reach my goal. Help me alcanzar my goal, mi objetivo. But Itchel was telling me today, no, but you need to mention that if they don't know how to do it, they can purchase. They can get a wallet. Entonces, en TikTok pueden adquirir una cartera y ponerle diamantes. Le llaman diamantes, es la moneda de TikTok. Okay? So you can get a wallet, get some diamonds, and that way you can send your gifts. Okay? Just as for those who don't know, right? If you don't know, si no saben, pueden hacer eso y pueden enviar. Yeah, thank you. And you can send the gifts. Okay? That way I can get your gifts Y le podemos dar de comer sardinas a la chiquita. Chiquita. She's sleeping. She looks funny. Yeah, so chiquita can have sardines. Para la chiquita, darle de comer bien a la gatita. But thank you so much. Thank you for your gifts. I appreciate your gifts. And so, hey, time and time again. Vean, time and time again. Time and time again. Time and time again. Una y otra vez. Time and time again. Yeah? You repeat the same. You repeat the same. You repeat the same. Vean. Time and time again, you repeat the same. Una y otra vez repites lo mismo. The same es lo mismo. Time and time again, you repeat the same. Time and time again. Time and time again. Una y otra vez. Time and time again, you repeat the same. Okay? Time and time again. Okay? Una y otra vez. Repitan. Time and time again. Thank you. Time and time again. You make the same you repeat the same. Time and time again, you repeat the same. Okay? Repites lo mismo. Time and time again. Una y otra vez. Okay? Time and time again. Vean. Cometes el mismo error una y otra vez. ¿Cómo se dice cometer un error? ¿Cómo se dice error? Bueno, está la palabra error. Miren, así. Error. Como en español, miren. Error. 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 ¿Cómo se oye, verdad? O sea, es así, ¿verdad? Miren, lo voy a pronunciar así. Error. Error. Se pronuncia así. Error. 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 ¿Ok? La más común es mistake. Mistake. ¿Ok? Cometes el mismo error una y otra vez. ¿Cómo se dice el mismo? The same. So, you make the same mistake. You make the same mistake. Time and time again. Time and time again. Miren. You make the same mistake time and time again. You make the same mistake time and time again. ¿Que nunca vas a aprender? ¿Nunca vas a aprender? Will you never learn? Will you never Will you never learn? Vean. Time and time again, you make the same mistake. You make the same mistake time and time again. Will you never learn? Nunca vas a aprender. Learn es aprender. Learn. You're learning English. ¿Ok? ¿Cómo le dicen a alguien, estoy aprendiendo inglés en la escuela? I'm learning English at school. I'm taking lessons. I'm taking English lessons at school. I'm learning English. Estoy aprendiendo inglés. When you make mistakes, you can learn from your mistakes. But if you're stubborn, if you don't if you don't pay attention, if you just keep being distracted and you don't really care, if you don't really care, si no les importa la vida, porque hay gente que no le importa la vida, you know, if you don't care and you don't observe and learn, well, you can make the same mistake again, and then the next time you will do it again. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you? Do you really understand what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, when you make a mistake, you're supposed to learn, right? Because you're human and you want the best for you. You're supposed to want the best for you, the best for yourself and your family. So, as normal, run-of-the-mill human beings, when we make a mistake, we try to learn. We make an effort. Hacemos un esfuerzo. We make an effort. Effort, esfuerzo. Make an effort quiere decir hacer un esfuerzo. So, when you make a mistake, you make an effort. You try to learn, right? Am I right? Right? Yeah, that's what you do. You make a mistake, you learn. Cometen un error, aprenden. So, next time, you try not to make the same mistake. You try not to make the same mistake. But if you don't care, if you don't really care, you don't pay attention, you know, you're like, you're neglectful, you're careless, it's the same to you, you know, whatever, you know, whatever kind of person, then you can make the same mistake again and never learn because you're not willing to learn. You're not willing. Willing quiere decir tener la voluntad de. Willing to. You're not willing to learn. No tienen la voluntad de aprender because you don't care. Don't be like that, please, because that's going to come back and bite you. That's going to hurt you. That's going to hurt you. Eso los va a lastimar. That's going to hurt you. If you don't open your eyes, you're not watching what you're doing, you don't learn, you keep making the same mistake over and over again, you're going to be a failure. Van a ser un fracaso. You're going to be a failure. You make a mistake, it's okay. It's okay. Hey, we're human. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Todos cometemos errores. We, nosotros. You make mistakes. I make mistakes. My neighbor makes mistakes. You know, everybody makes mistakes. It's human to err. Err es cometer errores. It's human to err. But you're supposed to learn from your mistakes. Debes aprender de tus errores. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes. Okay? Look at this mistake. I made a mistake right there because I thought, oh, I don't like that color. But why? Because I haven't done watercolor in many years, since I was 8 years old. Desde que tenía 8 años que no hago acuarelas. Yeah? And look, I tried to use a little yellow there, and look at her cheek. Her cheek. Cheek, mejilla. Look at her cheek. It's messed up. It looks, right? Can you see the difference? You see, it looks yellow. Now I'm going to try to find a color with a marker that looks pinkish para hacerle chapitas aquí a mi comadre, porque miren nomás como la dejé pobrecita, ¿no? Le puse ahí una mancha. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. I made a mistake. Now next time I use watercolors to color the skin of one of my models, de una de mis modelos, yeah? I will use just the flesh color and a little bit of pink maybe, but not yellow. That's stupid. I made a mistake. Look at that. That looks yellow. You see right here? That's a mistake. But I learned. Yo aprendí. Aprendí de mi error. So, vean, you make the same mistake time and time again. Will you never learn? You make the same mistake time and time again. will you never learn? Nunca vas a aprender. Repitan aquí. Digan, you make, cometes el mismo error una y otra vez. Nunca vas a aprender. Repitan, you make the same mistake time and time again. Will you never learn? Learn. You make the same mistake time and time again. Will you never learn? You make the same mistake time and time again. Time and time again. You make the same mistake time and time again. Again. La pronunciación de again. G, 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 g. Go, 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 g. La letra G es como la C de la palabra brinco. Brinco. Fíjense cómo digan brinco. Banca, k, banca, brinco. Again. 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 Díganlo. Again. Again. Time and time again. You make the same mistake time and time again. Will you never learn? Will you never learn? Okay. So, yeah. Time, time and time again. Una y otra vez, porque la palabra time quiere decir vez, una vez, ¿ok? Ok. La próxima vez que cocines espagueti, no le pongas tanta sal. A ver, díganle así a la señora, mija, la próxima vez que cocines, no le pongas tanta sal. Hay gente que le pone demasiada sal a la comida, ¿no? ¿Ok? So, la próxima vez que hagas espagueti, que cocines espagueti, ¿cómo se dice cocinar? Se dice cook. Entonces, la próxima vez, ¿cómo se dice? La próxima vez, next time. Next time. You cook spaghetti. Next time you cook spaghetti. Next time you cook spaghetti. La próxima vez que cocines espagueti. Next time you cook spaghetti, no le pongas tanta sal. Don't add so much salt. This is too salty. Vean. Miren cómo se dice la palabra sal, salt, y salado, salty. Okay? So let's say this person is enjoying his spaghetti. How's the spaghetti? It's good, but it's too salty. Está bueno, pero está demasiado salado. Too quiere decir demasiado. Vean. This is too salty. Está comiéndose el espagueti y dice, esto está muy salado. This is too salty. Next time you cook spaghetti, don't add so much salt. So much, tanta. ¿Ok? Next time, la próxima vez. Next time you cook spaghetti, don't add so much salt. This is too salty. Okay? So, now you say it. Repitan. La próxima vez. Next time. Next time. Next time. Next time. Eso, muy bien. Very good. Very good. Good pronunciation. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. You're good. You're good. You're very good. Hey, you're very good. Thank you for your gifts. Your gifts are appreciated. Thank you for all the diamonds you send my way. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next time. Next time. La próxima vez. Time. What time is it? What time is it? Time también quiere decir hora. ¿Qué hora es? Tell me the time, please. Tell me the time. Dígame la hora. Tell me the time. Dígame la hora. ¿Ok? Vean. Next time you cook spaghetti. Ahora repitan esto, vean. Digan así. Esto que voy a decir, repítanlo, por favor, ¿ok? You cook spaghetti. You cook spaghetti. Está un poquito difícil, ¿eh? Porque es nada más el sonido de la S. En español decimos espagueti. Espagueti en español porque ya se ha vuelto una palabra en español. Pero esta palabra es italiana. Y en inglés las palabras pueden empezar con la letra S y después una consonante, pero en español no. En español puede uno decir, por ejemplo, especial, aspirar, espeso, pero en español no hay palabras que empiecen con una letra S y luego una consonante. Stop, la gente dice stop, pero en inglés se pronuncia la S, stop. No se dice stop, se dice stop. Se dice spaghetti. Entonces ahí cook con spaghetti hay que decirlo así, miren. You cook spaghetti. You cook spaghetti. Díganlo. You cook spaghetti. You cook spaghetti. 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 You cook spaghetti. You cook spaghetti. Okay? Now say this. Digan esto. Next time you cook spaghetti, don't add so much salt. Salt. Salty. Salt. Díganlo, hablen. Salt. Salty. This is too salty. Esto está demasiado salado. This is too salty. Okay? Now say this. Next time you cook spaghetti, don't add so much salt. Again. Next time you cook spaghetti, don't add so much salt. This is too salty. Next time you cook spaghetti, don't add so much salt. This is too salty. ¿Qué tal está el spaghetti? How is the spaghetti? It's delicious. You're a wonderful cook. I'm so glad I married such a wonderful cook. I'm so glad I married such a wonderful cook. Me da tanto gusto haberme casado con una magnífica cocinera. I'm so glad I married such a wonderful cook. Well, sometimes you have to lie. A veces hay que decir mentiras, ¿verdad? Para no herir los sentimientos, ¿verdad? Sobre todo si la doña es un medio tóxica, ustedes no nomás es para evitar herir los sentimientos. A veces es para evitar que te metan unos rasguños en la cara, ¿no? ¿Verdad? ¿Cómo que está muy salado mi espagueti? Ándale, ándale. So sometimes you have to lie. Sometimes you have to lie. Sometimes you have to lie. To lie, mentir, lie. Sometimes you have to lie to avoid fights and yelling and stuff like that. Vean. Ok, so está muy salado el espagueti. ¿Y qué le dicen allá a la tóxica? Ay, mi amor, qué rico. Dice, oh, ¿cómo está el espagueti? How's the spaghetti? ¿Verdad? How's the spaghetti? Imagínense, pobrecita, con toda la ilusión, ¿no? Con toda la ilusión, queriendo pues deleitar, ¿verdad? Al galán, ¿verdad? Dicen que por la panza llega el amor, ¿no? How's the spaghetti, honey? How's the spaghetti? Pues no le van a decir que está bien salado. No le van a decir, next time you cook spaghetti, don't add too much salt. No. No. Yo no soy nada más educador, ¿eh? Yo soy consejero matrimonial. Háganme caso. Pay attention to what I say. No le digan así a la domadora. Porque... ¿Por qué creen que va al salón que le afilan las uñitas? ¿Le sacan filo? No crean. Le sacan filo a las uñas. Y le ponen ahí refuerzo con esmalte, que con ajo, que el ajo según esto. ¿Cómo se dice ajo en inglés? Garlic. Garlic for the nails. Y les tienen así de... son armas mortales. Ninja. Ninja nails. Uñas de ninja. Pero no le digan la verdad. Miéntanle. Sobre todo cuando se trate de la thank you. Ya ven, me lo agradecen. Claro. Yo aquí voy a salvar muchos matrimonios. Van a ver. I'm gonna rescue. I'm gonna save a lot of marriages here. Okay. So, sometimes, a veces tienes que decir mentiras para evitar. Avoid quiere decir evitar, miren. Vean. A veces tú tienes que mentir, ¿verdad? Para evitar. To avoid. Avoid quiere decir evitar. Fights, peleas, and yelling y gritos, and stuff like that, y cosas de ese tipo. Stuff like that quiere decir cosas así, cosas de ese tipo. Stuff like that, y cosas así. Fights, yelling, peleas, gritos, ¿verdad? Sometimes you have to lie. Sometimes you have to lie to avoid fights and yelling and stuff like that. Sometimes you have to lie. A veces tienes que mentir. Sometimes you have to lie to avoid fights. Fight, pelea. Fight, pelear. Okay? They're fighting. Oh, they're fighting again. Se están peleando otra vez. Cuando es con los puños, puño se dice fist. Fist. Fist fight quiere decir pelearse a puños. Pelearse a puñetazos, ¿no? Y argue quiere decir pelearse a gritos. Argue o estar discutiendo. Eso es arguing. They're arguing. What are they arguing about? They're arguing about dinner. ¿Ok? Muy bien. Ahora vean. A veces, sometimes, tienes que mentir para evitar. To avoid fights, peleas, and yelling. Yell es gritar. Yelling es gritos. And stuff like that. Y cosas de ese tipo, ¿ok? Now you say it. Repitan. Ya cuando los pesquen en la mentira, díganle, honey, sometimes you have to lie. ¿Por qué le dijiste a mi mamá que se veía bien bonita si está, verdad? Le estabas diciendo un montón de cosas a mi mamá que no son ciertas. Mentiroso. Hablador. Hipócrita. Rata de dos patas. No, eso no le digan así al Señor. Pues si no nomás le está diciendo cosas a la suegra, pues. Pues le tiene que decir mentiras a la suegra. Qué rico cocina, suegrita. Qué bonita se ve. Pues claro que le tiene que decir que qué bonita se ve. Si se puso un vestido, se compra un vestido Christian Dior, la señora, y se lo pone para ir a la boda. Ay, señora, pues qué bonita se ve. Pues aunque se vea... Pues no, oye, ¿por qué le dices a mi mamá? Le estabas diciendo un montón de mentiras a mi mamá. Hipócrita, ¿verdad? Honey, hay que comenzar. Cuando hay una situación de peligro, honey. ¿Ok? Siempre. Cuando hay el tono de voz indica que la uña está lista para el ataque mortal. Combate mortal. Mortal combat. Se las afilan en las uñas. En el salón, en nail salon, les afilan las uñas y les ponen esmalte para endurecerlas, filosas endurecerlas, parecen de titanio. Y luego en el gimnasio hacen ejercicio con los dedos, así para... entierran los dedos en arena así caliente. Como en esa película del Shaolin, que lo traen ahí, ¿verdad? Entrenando ahí a Jackie Chan, así. Entonces siempre empiecen esto con honey, ¿ok? Pero tienen que verse sinceros, no vayan a verse hipócritas porque entonces se pone fea la cosa. A la mujer no le gusta la hipocresía, eso está comprobado científicamente, viene en la Biblia, viene en el Corán, viene en los libros de la sabiduría de todas las épocas, que a la mujer lo que más odia es la hipocresía. Entonces siempre decir, honey, bonito, que suene sincero, sincere, sincere, quiere decir sincero. Be sincere. You gotta be sincere. You gotta be, remember, you gotta be sincere. You gotta be sincere. You gotta be sincere. Tienen que ser sinceros. Be sincere. Siempre con sinceridad hablen. You gotta be sincere. ¿Ok? You gotta be sincere. Con sinceridad se ganan el mundo. Con hipocresía lo pierden todo. Su teacher les va a enseñar cómo mantener a la domadora en su lugar, contenta, feliz, sonriente todo el tiempo, y a la mamá también. Pónganme atención, y para más recetas sigan mis memes, ¿ok? Vean. Entonces, honey, ¿por qué le dices a mi mamá todas esas cosas? Eres un hipócrita mentiroso. Honey, sometimes you have to lie to avoid fights and yelling and stuff like that. ¿Ok? Now you practice. Díganle así. Honey, pero que se vean sinceros. Se ven todos falsos ahí. You look fake. No, you look fake. Fake es falso. You gotta be sincere. Es que si es neta. Es que es en serio. No es que a veces hay que decir mentiras, porque pues, ¿cómo le vas a decir a la señora que parece piñata No, pues ¿cómo le vas a decir así a la suegra? Ay, suegra, mire, ¿a qué hora reparten los aguinaldos? Pues no le pueden decir así, ¿verdad? Ay, suegra, mire nomás de qué zoológico se escapó. No le pueden decir así a la suegra. Tienen que decirle, suegrita, you look beautiful. Claro. Entonces, por eso, si la señora se molesta, díganle, honey, sometimes you have to lie. Sometimes you have to lie. A veces tienes que mentir to avoid, para evitar. Evitar se dice avoid, y luego fights, peleas, and yelling, and stuff like that. Stuff quiere decir cosas. Like that, de ese tipo. ¿Ok? ¿Ok? Are you ready? Now, repeat after me. Digan, sometimes you have to lie to avoid fights and yelling and stuff like that. Sometimes, a veces. Si ven como la palabra time quiere decir veces. Time and time again, una y otra vez. You make the same mistake. Cometes el mismo error. ¿Ok? ¿Ok? I've told you time and again. You got to pay attention to what you're doing. I've told you time and again. You got to pay attention to what you're doing. ¿Ok? Vean. Te lo he dicho una y otra vez. Te lo he dicho. Vean. I've told you. I've told you. I've told you. Time and time again. I've told you time and time again. I've told you time and time again. Te lo he dicho una y otra vez. I've told you time and time again. Te lo he dicho una y otra vez. I've told you time and time again. Okay? You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. I've told you time and time again. Te lo he dicho una y otra vez. I've told you time and time again, you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Tienes que poner atención a lo que estás haciendo, ¿ok? Ahora, a ver señora, dígale ya al varón, dígale ya al viejo, a ver viejo, ven acá, siéntese, órale toca a usted, porque el profe hasta eso es parejo. El profe no es manchado con las damas, no es parejo también. A ver, ahora siéntese. ¿Cuántas veces no se equivoca el varón, el hombre? Que le bajes la tapa ya, ¿verdad? Que no lo dejes así, que el papel higiénico no se pone así, que la toalla la dobles bien. Que ponga sus calzones, que los calcetines, time and time again. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. ¿Ok? Tienes que poner atención a lo que estás haciendo. ¿Ok? Ahora díganle, desquítense. La venganza es dulce. La venganza es dulce cuando se sirve bien helada. Por la frialdad de corazón, ¿verdad? Con corazón frío se sirve la venganza. La venganza ha llegado a la Rosa de Guadalupe. No, ahí no hay venganza. Bueno, hay intentos de venganza, pero luego la gente sale siempre bendecida, ¿verdad? ¿Ok? Entonces, vean. No se pierda el próximo capítulo de La venganza es dulce. ¿Sí o no? ¡Ay! ¡Qué bonita es la venganza! Cuando Dios nos la concede. Ya sabía que en la revancha te tenía que hacer perder. Ay, te dejo mi desprecio, yo que tanto te adoraba, pa' que veas cuál es el precio en las leyes del querer. Ese era de mis tiempos, pues, cuando ya andaba de parranda, me gustaba cantar en las cantinas, mariachis. Soy de Guanajuato. Eso, ya me mandaron la guitarra, thank you. Soy paisano de José Alfredo, ¿se imaginan? Si me hubieran visto en mis tiempos, ahorita no soy ni la sombra de lo que yo era antes. Ya viejo, aquí acabado, aquí dando clases en TikTok. Pero cuando yo era joven, no, me metía con mariachis, con el mariachi picudo de Guanajuato. Eso, señor, eso, Todo desentonado, pero bueno, ahí me aventaban flores las muchachas, vean. Ok, ya pongan atención, pues, hombre, no les digo, I've told you time and time again. Ya te he dicho una y otra vez, te he dicho una y otra vez. Tienes que poner atención a lo que haces, ¿ok? I've told you, vean cómo se pronuncia aquí. I've, porque es la letra B. Rima con el número 5, five. Vean. I've told you time and time again. You've got to pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention quiere decir poner atención. Ya ver que la palabra pay quiere decir pagar. ¿Ok? I got to pay my bills. I need to pay my bills. Necesito pagar mis biles, mis cuentas. ¿Ok? Tengo que pagar la renta la semana que entra. I have to pay the rent next week. Pay, pagar, ¿ok? I pay. Don't worry, I pay. I pay for both of us. Yo pago por nosotros dos. Pay me my money. Pay. Paycheck, el cheque con el que le pagan a uno. También pay quiere decir paga, el sueldo. Vean, por ejemplo, I like this job. You know, it's easy and the pay is good. Me gusta este trabajo porque es fácil y la paga es buena. I like this job. It's easy and the pay is good. Es fácil y la paga es buena. The pay, okay? Pay también es la paga, el sueldo, okay? Lo que se paga. Y pay attention quiere decir poner atención, okay? So, I've told you time and again. I've told you time and again. Ah, no, es time and time again. Es que también se puede decir time and again. Pero es time and time again. Perdón, I'm sorry. My mistake, okay? I've told you time and time again. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Te lo he dicho una y otra vez. Tienes que poner atención a lo que estás haciendo. Okay? I've told you, I've, como el número 5, five, I've, five, I've told you time and time again. You've got to pay attention to what you're doing. I've told you time and time again, you got to pay attention to what you're doing. I've told you time and time again, you got to pay attention to what you're doing. I've told you time and time again, you got to pay attention to what you're doing. Dices con cariño a un hijo, por ejemplo, hijito, mijito, baby, honey, I've told you time and time again. I've told you time and time again. You got to pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, you keep making the same mistake because you're not paying attention. So, I've told you time and time again. You got to pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, now you speak. Repita, por favor. I've told you. I've told you. I've told you time and time again. I've told you time and time again. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. You've got to pay attention to what you're doing. You've gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Digan esto. You've gotta. Digan solamente eso. You've gotta. You've gotta. You've gotta. You've gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Ahora díganlo todo. A partir de you gotta, digan, you've gotta pay attention to what you're doing. You've gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Hablen, díganlo, porque estamos hablando inglés. Tienes que poner atención a lo que haces. Repitan. You've got to pay attention to what you're doing. You've got to pay attention to what you're doing. You've got to pay attention to what you're doing. I've told you time and time again. I've told you time and time again. You've got to pay attention to what you're doing. Okay? Now you try to read it aloud. Léanlo en voz alta y en su casa. Read this aloud. I've told you time and time again. You've got to pay attention to what you're doing. Time es vez, una y otra vez, ¿ok? Ok, entonces, la próxima vez, next time, ¿ok? La próxima vez que nos veamos, te explicaré todo. La próxima vez que nos veamos, te lo explicaré, ¿ok? La próxima vez que nos veamos, te lo explicaré. ¿Qué voy a decir? La próxima vez, ¿cómo se dice la próxima vez que nos veamos? Les voy a decir porque ahí hay que usar each other. ¿Ok? Ok, next time, vean. O vamos a poner la próxima vez que yo te vea, para no meter cosa más complicada. no quiero hablar de eso en este momento porque quiero enfocarme más en time. Ok, vean. Ok, vamos a ponerle así, miren. La próxima vez que hablemos, ¿qué les parece? La próxima vez que hablemos, te lo explicaré. ¿Ok? Vean, la próxima vez que nosotros hablemos, next time, we talk, I will explain to you. Vean. La próxima vez que hablemos, te explicaré. La próxima vez que hablemos, te voy a explicar. Next time we talk, I will explain to you. Next time we talk, I will explain to you. Next time, la próxima vez. Next time we talk, I will explain to you. Yo te explicaré. Will, I will. Will es un auxiliar de futuro. ¿Ok? I will explain. Yo te explicaré. I will explain to you. ¿Ok? Next time we talk, I will explain to you. ¿Ok? Ahora ustedes digan, repitan. Next time we talk. We talk. 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 Next time we talk, I will explain to you. Next time we talk, I will explain to you. Okay? Next time. Next time, we're having a discussion. Discussion no quiere decir discusión. Discussion quiere decir plática. So we're having a discussion about, something that is a bit complicated. And, well, it would take me a while to explain. So, we can wait. We can wait for a little while. And, maybe next time we talk, I will explain to you. Because, sometimes that's the way it is. Somebody wants to know something about a subject, something that needs explanation, algo que necesita explicación. But, at that moment, you're just, you consider that it's a better course of action to wait. Es una mejor opción. Course of action quiere decir curso de acción. Course of action es una manera de proceder. The best course of action is to wait, es esperar, because, sometimes you just have to wait. So next time we talk, I will explain to you. La próxima vez que hablemos, te voy a explicar, okay? You see, I'm using a darker color because I want for the backdrop. The backdrop es el fondo. So I want the backdrop to look like this, like sort of like the sky, como el cielo, más o menos, ¿no? And so I'm gonna be using gradually darker and darker colors till I reach this blue, this like navy blue or like some darker blue. These upper colors, this is more like aqua, color aqua. Also turquoise, el color turquesa, which is between blue and green, So, oop. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way it is. Watercolor. Watercolor, okay? Watercolor es la acuarela. Watercolor. I'm going to use a little, okay, let me see. I'm mixing up the colors. I'm mixing. Mix quiere decir mezclar. So I'm combining, look. You see? It looks a bit messy. Look. So I'm combining, this, you know, the green. Well, this is blue. This is navy blue. This is navy blue, and this is turquoise, and this is aqua. So I'm mixing the colors, so I can, you know, I can make, you know, the colors gradually turn into different hues. Hue quiere decir tonalidad. Different hues. Different hues of color. Look. Okay. Yeah, my friend inspired me. My friend Javier, he's from Mexico. My friend Javier, he's a painter, and he was suggesting that I should not use the other writing board. You know, I was using a big writing board. I don't know if you remember. In one or two of my videos, of my live videos, I was using a big old writing board instead of this little one. And my friend Javier told me, you know, that you shouldn't use that big board. So I discontinued the use of the board. And then he said, and you should put up a work of art behind you. So I said, why not make it myself? I can make it. You know, how does it look? It's looking good, huh? Yeah. I like her. You know, she's pretty good looking, you know. And so there, you know, I'm trying to, hey, Chiquita, ¿cómo estás? Here's Chiquita. Want to say hello to Chiquita? Chiquita, my students want to say hello. Ven. Heavenly shades of night are falling. It's twilight time. Out of the mist your voice is calling. It's twilight time. When purple color curtains mark the end of day, I hear you, my dear, at twilight time. Deepening shadows gather splendor as day is gone. Fingers of dark will soon surrender the setting sun. I pray for evening, darling, just to be with you. Together at last in twilight time. Bigotes. Hey, look at your whiskers. Look at your whiskers, Chiquita. Eh? How do you like my work of art, huh? Look at your eyes. Está haciéndoles ojitos, miren. Hazles ojitos allá, hazles ojitos para que me manden regalos. Hazles ojitos para que me manden regalos allá a la banda. Diles, ¿qué ole, banda? Manden regalos, banda, no sean tacaños. No les digas así, como que no sean tacaños. Sí, que no sean tacaños, que manden regalos de los chidos. ¿Qué es eso de los chidos, Chiquita? ¿Quién te enseña a hablar así? Pues es que yo oigo reggaetón, cabrón. Oye, Chiquita, no me digas así, como que ¿qué, cañón? No me digas esas palabras, Chiquita, ¿eh? Tan bonita que eres y con esa boquita comes pescado. Con esa boquita comes sardina, Chiquita, ¿eh? Bonita la Chiquita. Yeah, you're a beautiful cat. You're a beautiful cat. You're a beautiful cat. You're a beautiful, pristine, wonderful cat. Oh, yeah. You're a beautiful cat, Chiquita. Okay. Thank you, Chiquita. Thanks for your visit. Oh, go play with your toys. Go play with your toys. Thank you, Chiquita. So, as I was telling you, water. Life without water, it's impossible. You need water to have life. Without water, you have no life on this planet. You need water. That is a fact, Jack. Okay, so Next time we talk, I will explain to you. Next time we talk, I will explain to you. La próxima vez que hablemos, I will explain to you. Next time we talk, I will explain to you. Okay? Now you say it. Repitan. Next time we talk, I will explain to you. Explain. Explain. Okay? Next time we talk, I will explain to you. Okay? Next time, la próxima vez. Next time you cook spaghetti, don't add so much salt. Okay? Next time you cook spaghetti. Now, next time es la próxima vez. La última vez. Okay? La última vez que te vi. La vez pasada, la última vez. Time. ¿Cómo se dice anoche? Anoche se dice last time. I mean last night. Last night. ¿Dónde estuviste anoche? ¿Cómo se pregunta? ¿Dónde estuviste anoche? Where were you last night? Vean. Where were you last night? Where were you last night? ¿Dónde estuviste anoche? Vean, last night, anoche. Porque es la noche, last, la noche pasada, es decir, anoche. Where were you last night? ¿Dónde estuviste anoche? Where were you last night? ¿Ok? Estaba con mis amigos. I was with my friends at the bar. Where else? I was with my friends at the bar. Where else? ¿Dónde más? Vean. Where were you last night? I was with my friends at the bar. Where else? Where else? ¿Dónde estabas anoche? Where were you last night? Where were you last night? I was with my friends at the bar. Where else? ¿Dónde estuviste anoche? Estaba con mis amigos en el bar. ¿Dónde más? Okay? Where were you last night? I was with my friends at the bar. Where else? Where else? Where were you last night? I was with my friends at the bar. Where else? Okay? Now you say it. Pregunten ustedes. Where were you last night? I was with my friends at the bar. Where else? ¿Dónde más? What a question. Where else? ¿Dónde más? Where else? Where else? Where were you? ¿Dónde estabas? Anoche, last night. Where were you last night? I was with my friends at the bar. Bar, at the bar. I was with my friends at the bar. Where else? Ahora, vean, eso es last night. Entonces vean, ahora, ¿cómo decimos la próxima vez? Next time. Next time, la próxima vez. La próxima vez que hablemos, te voy a explicar. Next time we talk, I will explain to you. Ahora, la última vez que te vi. Last time I saw you. Vean, last time I saw you. Last time I saw you. Okay. You looked. Last time I saw you. You looked a bit heavier. Are you on a diet? Last time I saw you, you looked a bit heavier. Are you on a diet? Last time I saw you, you looked a bit heavier. La última vez que te vi, te veías, lucías, ¿verdad? Lucías, you looked. Lucías un poco más pesado. Heavy, pesado. Heavier, pesado, más pesado. Are you on a diet? ¿Estás a dieta? Okay. Last time I saw you, you looked fat. Te veías gordo o gorda, ¿verdad? Fat es gordo. Pero para no decir gordo, you looked a bit heavier. Un poquito más pesado. Are you on a diet? Last time I saw you. La última vez que te vi. Last time I saw you. La última vez que te vi. Okay. Last time I saw you. Vean, otra. Last time I saw you. Fue hace 5 años. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. La última vez que te vi fue hace 5 años. ¿Ok? ¿De verdad? ¿Really? 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 ¿De verdad? ¿En serio? ¿Really? Was it that long ago? Yep. 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 Vean. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. Really? Was it that long ago? Yep. Really? ¿En serio? ¿Fue hace tanto tiempo? Vean. Was it fue el verbo to be en pasado. Fue. La última vez que te vi fue, miren, fue 5 years ago. Hace 5 años. 5 years ago. Hace 5 años. 2 days ago. Hace 2 días. 1 day ago. Hace un día. 5 minutes ago. Hace 5 minutos. 15 minutes ago. Hace 15 minutos. Yo vi al manager en la oficina hace 10 minutos. I saw the manager in his office 10 minutes ago. Yo vi al manager en su oficina hace 10 minutos. I saw the manager in his office 10 minutes ago. I saw the manager in his office 10 minutes ago. ¿Ok? ¿Has visto al manager? Have you seen the manager? Have you seen the manager? I'm looking for the manager. Estoy buscando al manager, al jefe, al gerente. I'm looking for the manager. Have you seen him? ¿Lo has visto? Have you seen the manager? Yo vi al manager afuera en el estacionamiento hace como 20 minutos. Hace más o menos 20 minutos yo vi al manager afuera en el estacionamiento. Yo lo vi hace como 20 minutos. I saw the manager outside in the parking lot. O simplemente in the parking lot, ¿no? Out, por ejemplo, out. Vamos a decirlo así, miren. I saw the manager out in the parking lot about 20 minutes ago. I saw the manager out in the parking lot about 20 minutes ago. I saw the manager out in the parking lot about 20 minutes ago. Yo vi al manager afuera en el estacionamiento hace como 20 minutos. About 20 minutes ago. I saw the manager out in the parking lot about 20 minutes ago. I saw the manager out in the parking lot. Out in the parking lot. Out, afuera, ¿verdad? In the parking lot. En el estacionamiento. About, más o menos hace como 20 minutos. About 20 minutes ago. I saw the manager out in the parking lot about 20 minutes ago. Dígalo usted. I saw the manager out in the parking lot about 20 minutes ago. Dígalo. About 20 minutes ago. About 20 minutes ago. 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 Dígalo. Ago. 20 minutes ago. Hace 20 minutos. Ahora diga así. About 20 minutes ago. About 20 minutes ago. Hace como 20 minutos. I saw the manager. I saw the manager out in the parking lot about 20 minutes ago. Are you ready? Here we go. Shoot. Repita esto. De un jalón sin pensar, dígalo. I saw the manager out in the parking lot about 20 minutes ago. Again. I saw the manager out in the parking lot about 20 minutes ago. Very good. Ahora vean acá. La última vez que te vi fue hace 5 años. Really? Was it that long ago? Yep. ¿En serio? ¿Fue hace tanto tiempo? Was it that long ago? Yep. Last time. La última vez. Next time. Next time. La próxima vez. Last time. La última vez. Next time. ¿Ok? Next time we talk. La próxima vez que hablemos, te lo voy a explicar. Next time we talk, I will explain to you. La última vez que te vi fue hace 5 años. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. Really? Was it that long ago? Yep. Yep. Yeah. Unbelievable. Man, it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. Es difícil de creer. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe it's been that long ago. It's hard to believe it's been that long ago. Es difícil de creer que ha pasado tanto tiempo, que ha sido tanto tiempo. Es difícil de creer que fue hace tanto tiempo. It's hard to believe it was that long ago. ¿Ok? So, vean aquí. Last time I saw you. La última vez que te vi. ¿Ok? Repitan ustedes ahora, digan. Last time I saw you. Saw you. Saw you. Saw. Last time I saw you. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. Really? Was it that long ago? Really? Was it that long ago? Díganlo. Really? Was it that long ago? Yep. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. Really? Was it that long ago? Man, it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. Chiquita. Yeah, look. Chiquita, last time I saw you was 1 minute ago. Chiquita. Ya, no tengo pescado, chiquita. ¿Quieres salir en la tele, verdad? Mira, nuestros televidentes. Saluda a nuestros televidentes. Diles, miau. What do you want to do? You want to jump? Be careful. Hey. Watch out, chiquita. Okay. Don't knock off my watercolors. Don't knock off my watercolors. Be careful. Okay? So, hey, long time no see. Long time no see. Vean. Long time no see. Long time no see. Long time no see, esto quiere decir tanto tiempo sin verte. Tengan cuidado, be careful, porque esto así se dice. Nunca, no le pongan aquí al final you. No digan long time no see you. Ustedes van a oír que hay gente, bueno, gente que es extranjera, gente que aprendió inglés de adulto, que dicen long time no see you, porque no se les parece lógico decirlo así, pero así se dice. Así se dice. Es incorrecto, pero así se dice. Es una expresión que ya viene así prefabricada, ya viene así viene. Porque lo que pasa es que si lo decimos de otra manera, habría que decirlo como así, habría que decirlo demasiado largo. Por ejemplo, miren, esto, en vez de decir esto, long time no see, habría que decir esto, miren. It's been such a long time since I last saw you. Vean. Si yo no dijera long time no see, que es incorrecto, pero que así se dice, porque así se fabricó hace muchos años, hace más de 100 años, que esto se introdujo al idioma inglés. ¿Por qué? Porque habría que decir así, miren, it's been such a long time since I last saw you. Todo eso habría que decir para expresar esto. Tanto tiempo sin verte, en español, ¿no? ¿Qué pasó? Tanto tiempo sin verte. ¿Dónde te habías escondido? ¿Te acuerdas de lo que me debes? Ok, vean. Tanto tiempo sin verte, long time no see. Porque si no, tendría que ser de esta forma. Y vean todo esto que se tendría que decir. It's been such a long time since I last saw you. Ha sido tanto tiempo desde la última vez que te vi. Pues es mucho, ¿no? Entonces por eso se prefiere decir así, miren. Long time no see. Hey, long time no see. Tanto tiempo sin verte. ¿Ok? Entonces díganlo así, practíquenlo, digan. Cuando ven una persona que no han visto en 1 año, 6 meses, 2 años, 5 años. Hey, Carlos, Maria, Bobby. How are you doing, man? How you doing, girl? How you doing, girl? How are you doing, man? Long time no see. Long time no see. Repítanlo. Hey, how you doing? Díganlo así. How you doing? How you doing? Long time no see. Long time no see. No digan no, long time no see you. No le pongan el you aquí al final, no. No digan sí, no. Así nada más. Long time no see. Long time no see. Nada más. Porque de otra manera habría que decir todo esto, miren. It's been such a long time since I last saw you. Eso es un rollo, nadie dice así, ¿no? Hay veces que hay quien dice así, hey, it's been such a long time. Hasta ahí sí se puede decir, miren. Hay gente que así dice, porque es más, se oye más educado, pero no, realmente long time no see es el que más se usa, pero vean, también se puede decir, it's been such a long time. Ha sido tanto tiempo. Esto lo dice también la gente, esto. It's been such a long time. Pero es como muy, un poquito como demasiado, ¿no? Como ponerle mucha crema a tus tacos, ¿no? ¿Sí? Es como ponerle mucha creca, es como ponerle mucha, es como echarle mucho curtido a la pupusa. Mejor nomás decir, long time no see. Con eso. Hey, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Ah. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. Last time I saw you was 5 years ago. Really? Was it that long ago? Was it that long ago? Yep. Yep. Okay? So, remember, time, how many times? ¿Cuántas veces? How many times a day do you shower? ¿Cuántas veces al día te das un regaderazo? ¿Cómo se dice eso? How many times a day do you shower? Only once. Only once. Vean, ¿cuántas veces al día te das un baño con la regadera, no? How many times a day do you take a shower? I take a shower once a day. Ok, vean. Este once quiere decir one time. Once quiere decir one time, una vez. Se dice once, miren, once a day. Es one time a day. También se puede decir one time a day, pero siempre se dice once. No se usa one time, pero no sería incorrecto decir one time a day. Entonces, ¿cuántas veces al día te das un regaderazo? ¿Te das una ducha? ¿Te bañas? How many times a day do you take a shower? ¿Cuántas veces al día? How many times a day do you take a shower? I take a shower once a day. Yo me doy un regaderazo once a day, una vez al día. ¿Ok? Repitan ustedes. How many times a day do you take a shower? I take a shower once a day. I take a shower once a day. Una vez al día. One time, right? Now, let's say that you ask, how many times a day do you brush your teeth? How many times a day do you brush your teeth? ¿Cuántas veces al día te cepillas los dientes? How many times a day? How many times, veces, times a day do you brush, cepillar, your teeth? How many times a day do you brush your teeth? ¿Cuántas veces al día te cepillas los dientes? How many times a day do you brush your teeth? Yo me cepillo los dientes. I brush my teeth twice a day. Vean, y entonces twice, esto quiere decir 2 times. Twice quiere decir 2 times. Vean. How many times a day do you brush your teeth? ¿Cuántas veces al día te cepillas los dientes? How many times a day do you brush your teeth? I brush my teeth twice a day. 2 times a day. How many times a day do you brush your teeth? Teeth, teeth, teeth. Vean, esta TH al final, ¿verdad? Con la lengua y los dientes, el sonido como la letra F, pero con la lengua y los dientes, los incisivos superiores y la lengua. Teeth, teeth, teeth. Dientes, teeth. Porque un solo diente es tooth. Un solo diente es tooth. Aquí está, miren. Tooth. Tooth. Tooth, un diente, y dientes, teeth. How many times a day do you brush your teeth? ¿Cuántas veces al día te cepillas los dientes? I brush my teeth twice a day. Twice, 2 veces. Si son 3 veces, ya a partir de 3 veces ya se dice 3 times, 4 times. Una vez, once. 2 veces, twice. 3 veces, 3 times. 4 veces, 4 times. 5 veces, 5 times. ¿Ok? Una vez, once. Once a day, una vez al día. Twice, 2 veces. Twice a day, 2 veces al día. 3 times, 3 veces. Ya ahí ya pasando de twice es 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. 3 times a day, 3 veces al día. 4 times a week, 4 veces a la semana. 5 times a month, 5 veces al mes. You know, once a year, una vez al año. Twice a year, 2 veces al año. Okay? So, remember, keep in mind, you know, time, la hora. What time is it? ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? Oh, look at the time. It's getting late. Yeah. So, thank you so much. Thank you for your gifts. And remember, you know, if you want to color, if you want to make drawings, and you want to do watercolor is a good idea. You know, I do, you know, because I don't like doing oil painting. I don't do lo que es el pintura al óleo, eso yo no lo quiero hacer. I don't want to do that. You know, because I want to teach the children. When I have Conecta tu comunidad, la educación para niños, vamos a dibujar. Entonces yo les quiero enseñar dibujo y pintura. Y para los niños, pues acuarela, ¿no? Watercolor. Watercolor is good for children. You know, it's not, you look, it's not that messy. And if you get paint on you, it's washable. Washable quiere decir que es lavable. It washes off. Se quita con una lavada. En cambio, si es pintura de óleo, ahí te hallas con la lavadora. Te regaña la señora, la domadora, te pegan las agruras, compadre. Entonces vean cómo voy haciendo el color más oscuro, you know, darker. You know, the lower, the darker. Entre más bajo, más oscuro. Con esas tonalidades, you know, color, ¿cómo se dice? Color, color. Watercolor, porque es con agua. Watercolor, acuarela. You know, this is a technique. My friend Javier, he's a painter in Mexico. He suggested that, you know, for me to put a work of art. Work of art quiere decir obra de arte. Well, I can do it myself. Yo la puedo hacer, ¿no? La podemos hacer. Ustedes pueden en su casita, pueden hacer un dibujo, ¿verdad? De lo que quieran, y luego lo pueden pintar con acuarela. You can do watercolor, or you can do crayons, you know. Crayons son las crayolas. You can do watercolor, crayons. You gotta be careful, man. I don't want to mess up. No quiero regarla, no quiero echar a perder esto, porque si no se va a ver muy mal. You know, I will not like it. You know, so you gotta be careful when you're painting certain parts of the drawing. You gotta be careful. Like you know, I don't want to mess up her face. No quiero echarle a perder la cara a esta niña, ¿verdad? Entonces hay que. You know, you need to go easy and just carefully and be very careful. You know, when you're doing watercolor, it's fun. You know, it's fun. It's relaxing. It's relaxing. You know, it relieves stress. Es para relajar el estrés, ¿no? Para disipar el estrés. Es bonito pintar, miren. ¿Ok? I just need to fix. I need to fix her cheek. Necesito arreglarle la mejilla. I need to fix that. You see that color? Man, it looks really bad. It looks really nasty. That yellow that I used, I messed it up. I messed it up. La eché a perder ahí. Now I need to fix it. I need to fix it. Necesito arreglarla. I need to correct that. Correct también es corregir, ¿no? Okay. Watercolor. Okay, so hey, thank you very much. Let's take a break. Let's take a break. I'll be back in an hour. I'll see you later. Let's take a break, have dinner, and see what we can do to relax. I need to charge my phone and take care of the dogs, and you know, and so on and so forth. So thank you very much for your gifts, and I'll be seeing you in an hour. Okay, thank you.